So for some weird reason, even though they intercepted us, that was classified as a close defeat. I don't know how, but they did lose nearly 400 men in that engagement. So hey, that's pretty good going. We're still replenishing, hopefully, our units over here. Now, what to start with? 33, sure. You're cheap. You'll be cheap. You'll be cheap. You'll be cheap. So will you. I wonder, how much are you going to cost? 397. Ooh. What about you? Okay, and then the general, yeah, 20. So it's just you that I haven't been able to afford upgrading this time. And we've got a farm over here, just basic communal farming, which, hey, we'll let that run. Now, as I say, the question mark is, at what point will the mighty Spanish give up? Because I would quite like to take Panama, and I'm not that bothered about any of these ones up here once we've taken Cuba. But I would like Cuba as well. So let's take the main road. Ooh, an actual army. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got 2 units of... Okay, well, you know what? We will raid here. And then hopefully that will tempt these guys out, because they've got a decent enough army here. I mean, the bowmen and the musketmen aren't that great, but hey, they've got some colonial line infantry, definitely some cannon support, and a slightly moderately decent general. So yeah, let's be a little bit careful. In fact, you know what? We'll move all the way back here and do our raiding, and then hopefully that'll bring them out. Okay, so now that we have decided to grab over here, we've got our army looking mighty fine. We are surrounded on all sides over here by Frenchies. Let's stick in our our defensive position at Brussels, and then we can think about maybe putting an army together, because yeah, it looks like they lost a couple more provinces. We need to, yeah, we need to lend them a hand. So yeah, I think an attack at Hyderabad would not be the worst thing. So that's what we will do. I wonder if we can diplomatically ask the Iroquois to, I don't know, fuck off. No, okay. So how about you, Spain? Now that I've seen what you've got in there, I wonder if you'll, yeah, okay. So, yeah, Spain is no longer at war with us, which means we can probably free up some of our forces somewhat. Let's head back to this port. And we can head on with you over to here. Oh god, it's going to take you 2 turns? Seriously? Ugh. Okay, so yeah, it's just the Iroquois that we're going to need to deal with. Right, let's end the turn. Okay, our latest election. Let's have a little look at the ministers that we got. So, decent president. A very good head of government. So, Crispien van Sant with a, wow, an 8 to diplomatic relations. Not bad. No one stands out as being particularly awful, although I think the Attorney General could be better served. Beautiful. So a -6% to Town Watch and a +1 to repression across the theatre is not bad. Poland-Lithuania is dead. Okay, so who caused that? Austria. Okay. So you, Prussia, are at war with Austria, Württemberg, Sweden, Venice, Russia. Wow. Okay. You're at war with everyone. and Russia is getting strong. This is a very, very powerful Russia. Although they've got some things that they'd probably like to take down here before they move any further forwards. I imagine that, yeah, Courland would be on their radar. Are France allied to Austria? They are. Yeah, the problem is there's a pretty sizable little army being built up. And yes, yeah, a couple of schools. And in America, we're going to bring our army from over here. And we're going to send them off to support our war with the Iroquois Confederacy. Who had a very interesting government, actually. I was reading about this fairly recently. And yeah, I didn't realise that they had the level of government that they did. Like, it was a very representative system. Right, so we have managed to take back our region. Thank you very much. And do we have an option to recover you now? We do. Perfect. So, decent little army here, but nothing... This is just the remnants of what we've dealt with previously. This army has been trounced a couple of times. So I'm hoping that if they combine their forces, they'll attack this army and then we can trounce them again. Oh, we did want to look at, yes, over here. Let's take this navy. In fact, we'll take, yeah, only a couple of ships. And what we're going to do is we're going to send you to India. If we can. We can't actually get over there to actually exit the theatre. So let's try and get down like so. So yeah, we haven't got anyone that we're unfriendly with over here now from a standpoint of being at war. We've only got 11 gold, which isn't the best. And how's our research looking? So we're one turn away from getting our ring bayonet, which is quite important. And then we'll want to jump onto military syllabus with one of these places. Now in India, how are we looking on Protestantism? 53%, definitely good. Let's start moving you south, and then we can get you in a position to start spying over here, whilst converting the populace. And yeah, Ceylon is still very Protestant. And we're making a pretty sizable chunk of change money-wise. Let's end turn. But we'll do that in Europe. Okay, and they are going for it once again. So let's build that magistrate. And I think we should try and take our army off. They're happy paying their taxes, so you know what? I'm happy with that as well. Let's move up. And we're a little bit away from being able to help over here, but and yeah, we've got a lot of people that are very happy and good in their jobs. Ministers wise, you really are the worst of the bunch. Let's see if we can gamble and get someone better. Sadly not. And part of me wants to take this army and just immediately counterattack. You know, they've got some garrison militia that we can call upon. Right, you're now in place over here. Let's take our beautiful fleet. And, sorry, this army needs to load up. Oops. Yeah, all of you, jump on in. Beautiful. And, yeah, let's bring them over to New Orleans. And hopefully we can start building up some of these farms and the like relatively soon. I can see that there's a rather frustrating Catholic priest over here that we're going to want to try and get rid of. But let's stick around with this for now. So we've got a decent army here with some really experienced troops. Although that experience doesn't seem to actually be doing much. Let's counterattack this guy. So this really is the maximum amount of their troops that they've got. The warrior societies are all extremely weakened. And that medicine men unit's quite weak. Yeah, all of their elite infantry are all fairly weak. It's really their bows that are the majority of this army. So hopefully we can beat Pontiac with Michel Le Bol. So let's hit that and jump into this battle. Okay, and I have arranged our troops in position. We've got a pretty sizable amount of artillery here once again. And artillery is key. Now I'm going to keep the artillery in the centre this time on this beautiful elevated hill position. Because, my god, we should be in for an absolute treat when it comes to having clear lines of fire. We've got some canister shot if we need it. And I've got some extra infantry that I'm going to pull over towards this road. The only thing we don't have is decent sight range. But we've got a lot of artillery. And the hope would be that that artillery will prompt the AI to move up. If we can kill the general as well with artillery, that would be beautiful. Yeah, tribal mounted gunners, not particularly good unit. Okay, and okay, so we've done a little bit of damage there with them, and aha, here we go. Right, I saw some warrior society here. Let's hit them because they're running out of range. Sensible, very sensible. Right, 20 Chief's bodyguards. I'm not that worried about. There we go. That was a decent hit. And so much for the chief. Right, so that's them gone. Open fire, please, once again. This time take out the tribal mounted gunners. And I think a shot at the general wouldn't go amiss. Sadly, they moved just out of the way, just in time. We want to take out the units that we can see first. Oh, that was another decent hit there. Right, so we know that they're about here. So we could move up to the road. Should we do that? Yeah, let's do that. Let's move up to the road. Just to this hill. Because we're still going to get very good shots. Right, Chief's bodyguard struggling a little bit there. Right, and I think that's caused the AI to move up a little bit. Oh, we've got another infantry unit over here. Beautiful. Yeah, and let's keep pounding that Chief's bodyguard. Come on, next volley. Right, there we go. That goes. Right, come on. Right, those bowmen are starting to run away a little bit. Right, let's just hit here. And yet more bowmen. Yet more of them. Right, just okay, down to under 70. Right, I can see, right, there we go. Right, there's their main force. Keep that artillery fire up and running. We want to do as much damage as we can. The bowmen are deciding that they want a piece of us, so let's counter-attack. Our units should be a lot more decent in melee, so yeah, what have we got? 14 and 17 defense with a pretty not great charge bonus, but should be enough to handle some bowmen. Right, bring you guys around. Right, so medicine men have caught us out here. Let's take our general over round. Right, yeah, let's cause them to run. And I think using our artillery just to hit over here wouldn't be the worst thing. Right, that charge did its job. What are you? You're a Native American warrior. Pull back. Like, or, you know what? Fine. You want to charge? You can charge literally our best melee unit, if you want. We'll give you a charge in return. Okay, and the artillery has broken their resolve. Yeah, take them off melee mode. And yeah, they are cutting those guys down just somewhat slowly. Okay, some more garrison Native American bowmen. You know what? Charge them again, please. And I think, yeah, take the chieftain's bodyguard up the flank there. And go for a charge. Because one of our own units is wavering a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so routing, broken, shattered, broken. It's just the general now. I'll take you guys off fire at will. Please don't do that. Bring you around, and you know what? We can bring the general up. Can we please kill the general? Right, when they're around their own general, they might come back. Possibly. But I think that's unlikely. Right, and I think you guys should go in from that direction. Beautiful. Right, I think I did see another unit over here. Yeah, that bowman. Okay, so I think actually you guys come off of your fire at will mechanic. Let's take our artillery. Oh shit. General, 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 run, run, run. Alright, that's where the chief's bodyguard went. Last thing we want to do is get our general killed. Let's pull you back. Behind the safety of our own front lines. And And hopefully you guys have got a very good angle on, yeah, those medicine men. Good. You do. Hopefully you guys can pull up. And if needs be, we can bring the general around as well, but hopefully that won't be necessary. You know what? Don't think a charge would be the worst thing in the world. Come on, you got this. Oh, good. Right, we caught them. Right, let's just take the artillery. You've got one more decent hit to go for there. You guys, sadly, took a little bit of a tumble. But the medicine men unit is quite weakened. Hopefully you can do a quick rear charge, my general. Don't get yourself killed, please. And that's caused them to run away. Let's just hold fire on you. And you can target those over there. Let's bring the general up and around. Down to 31. With those bloody bowmen. And in fact, should we move the general main line up? Yeah, why not? Right. Yeah, that's great. You do the bow thing. Come on, make them run. Perfect. Right, bring the general around. Right, where's the last of their units? It's probably just you that's extremely weakened. And yeah, that chief's bodyguard. Ah, no. 120 bowmen in the back. Aha. It's like hide and seek. It's like a shitty game of hide and seek. Don't do that fire at will thing. Don't you dare. You go. Everyone. Go for it. Alright, there we go. That's caused them to run as well. Anyone else? Okay, that did it. Right, heroic victory. And not too bad at all, I must say. Only 627 remaining. And hopefully this means we can finally replenish our units. That would be lovely. And in fact, you're in pretty much prime position to finish off Ponitak. And then we can move on Niagara and, well, this capital, Cayuga. So, Corporal in Gold Braid. This general has a natural aptitude for infantry combat and tactics. He's enjoyed when commanding. It's almost. Oh, wow. Well, hopefully we won't, need to worry about that. But he's actually picked up a decent trait there. So he's got a surgeon. So plus 10% to recovery chance of battle casualties is good. Happy drinker. The rumours of cowardice thing is frustrating, but +1 command to defend and +1 to morale in battles means that actually he's not having a negative impact on morale, which is good. Let's have a little look at India. And yeah, I'm debating grabbing a couple of company cav. Okay, so Prussia's got a pretty stable list of provinces. The issue they've got is that they're being attacked on a free front basis. Our issue is that sure we could take these two, and they've got some pretty sizable armies over here though. That's the problem. But the issue we would have is we would be back at war with Spain, which it wouldn't be the best thing. I think ideally we want to try and handle this war with the Iroquois and take Mysore out of the picture before we do anything else. So let's end the turn. Okay, and we got our foundry, which is lovely. So we need explosive shells for that. Now we're doing square and we're now doing carbines. I don't want to do carbines. I think we should do the military syllabus training, and I think we should look at improved grenades. Perfect. So our army has arrived. Now let's land you pretty close to Hyderabad. Okay, so you're a pretty decently well-rounded army actually, and you've got your VOC infantry that we can recruit. Let's get another couple of you. And wow, this guy is a very good defender of our port. Okay, so we've got a very nice run of territory up here now. So the question is, what do we do? I think we should take... Yeah, you guys are just beaten up. You've had a bad time. Let's take you up to the border. Just block them off. Let's take... Yeah, here. We can't recruit anything. Why is that? Oh, money. Okay. Right, so you... Oh, it's just literally just the general left in that general's bodyguard unit. Let's see if we can't auto-resolve this one, because that would be good. Yeah, perfect. Right, so there goes that general. And confident in the art of battle is Becker. We did lose a couple of troops there, but we can replenish those next turn. We can keep the replenishment going of this guy's army, although, how much does it cost to... Oh, 470... 580. Yeah, 240. Yeah, let's do that. And then can we replenish any of you? Yeah, you cost 10. You cost 74. Yeah, so we can more accurately spend our cash. We're still building the schools. We'll have those up in a moment. And we've only got 1 gold left to play with. I don't know why Britain's just got that fleet just there for the hell of it. And yeah, the VOC army can get into position to attack Oh, Hyderabad got taken back. Ah, and they took... Oh, and they took Mysore. Oh, okay, right, that changes things. Okay, what we want to do, then, is we want to take this. We'll do that next turn. Well, okay, France. They're already at war with Britain, so fine. And France is going straight for our capital. Now, frustratingly, they have some artillery this time, which is not very good. That is a problem, but hopefully, between our firelock and our other units, we'll have enough to hold them in place. They've got a fair amount of cav, so probably those spiky defences are what we're going to want. But I'm going to probably call it an episode here, and I will see you later. Thanks again. Bye-bye.